Ice pigging is a patented process for cleaning the inside of water and sewage pipes. It can remove sediment, biofilm, or other debris that accumulates in water networks. The process does not require excavations, is fast, exceptionally low risk, and is up to 1,000 times more effective than water flushing.
I'm Matthew Stevenson. I'm the Director of Operations for Agbar Environment Limited. We've been tasked with removing biofilm from the project here in Holland.
Biofilm is a substance at the inner side of our mains, loosens on the inside of the line and goes inside the house connections and jam the water meters. The consequences, if we don't take the proper actions, is that the customers get no water.
In unfiltered systems, we can often see that there's been a historic build-up of sediment, and there's very few ways to remove that sediment. And biofilms can be difficult to remove because they tend to be quite sticky and quite greasy around the inside of the pipe, and certainly don't get removed with water flushing.
Of course, you've got the flushing, you've got foam picks, you've also a combination of air and water, but the conventional techniques aren't working for our mains. The solution for removing the biofilm is ice pigging.
Ice pigging uses slush ice for cleaning clean water and sewer pipes.
We make ice by, first of all, making a brine solution with salt. That gets automatically mixed in the amounts that we set on the computer. It then gets passed into the holding tank. We decant the ice from the big container into a smaller 2.5 ton mobile truck that we then can go out to the small roads and inject into the water main using the smaller vehicle. So all the biofilm will be cleaned off and taken away with the ice, and any sediment lying in the pipe will be flushed out.
It's about 10 to 15 minutes when the ice is out of the main. Very fast, very quick.
It can be very surprising sometimes, especially to the uninitiated person, if he sees the colour of the ice that comes out. Demonstrates how dirty the water mains can get.
There's been research done by the University of Bristol that shows that ice pigging can be up to 1,000 times more effective than water flushing alone. Ice pigging is a far simpler, far more straightforward process that doesn't require excavations in the way that a swab would need to be inserted.
You use less water than, for example, a technique like flushing. That's something you have to take into account for a drink water company. The ice pigging, you don't damage the inside of the line, no chemicals, minimum disturbance for the customers, but also minimum cost for us.
It's very low risk. If the ice were ever to get stuck, it will simply melt. The pipe may not need to be cleaned for another 5 to 10 years. We use people that have got a lot of experience in the water industry, so our guys know what they're doing, and Agbar's heritage is the water industry. Agbar operate water companies around the world. That's one of the really important parts of our reputation.
The experience of the Agbar employees is an advantage for us. We can trust on that, because they've got a background in drink water. If we face any problems, then Agbar can help us with those problems.